Today, we're talking all about Koa Ridge, this massive 576-acre new master plan community in central Oahu. And when it's fully completed, it's almost going to be like its own small town. It's not just going to have homes and a community center, but there are going to be a lot of other amenities like parks, shopping areas, and even a business center. Aloha, my name is Chris Shomo. I'm a real estate agent and owner and founder of Home Sweet Home Hawaii Real Estate, brokered by eXp Realty. Welcome to our channel. Koa Ridge is a whole lot more than a typical residential development. It combines urban and suburban, and we'll get into all of that. But first, let's discuss the amenities, and then we'll get into talking about the homes. And stick around to the end because we're going to share with you the process for buying a new construction home and also give you some critical insights that can save you lots of headaches and a whole lot of money. Now first, let's get into the location and size of Koa Ridge. Koa Ridge is located between Mililani and Waikele and very close to the Waipio Costco. The entire development, as I mentioned, is around 576 acres, and the development plans include around 3,500 homes featuring a mix of single-family residences, townhomes, and multifamily units. Sales started here right when the pandemic hit and they were forced to slow down their production a little bit. And 4 years later, now they're at full speed, selling out a whole bunch of homes even prior to construction. Now let's talk about the Gateway at Koa Ridge. The Gateway at Koa Ridge, now this is a future development that is expected to start construction fairly soon, but the projected grand opening is expected to be in the fall of 2027. The Gateway is located along Ka'uka Boulevard and will plan to have sidewalk cafes, retail shops, large format stores, and they expect to have a major grocery store, as well as a gas station and a drugstore, some restaurants, even a healthcare campus. Plus some other additional spaces like a business center. Pretty amazing, right? If you could just rent office space at the business center and you can literally just have a 2-minute walk to work. So this whole area is around 25 acres and expected to have approximately 300,000 square feet of retail space as well. Another great feature of Koa Ridge is the Ho'ala hiking trail, which is 7.5 miles long, and it's for people who like to bike or walk. And from this path, the residents can actually access the parks and the shops and the restaurants and amenities that are part of this longer term plan, like an elementary school, a healthcare facility, and as I mentioned, the community center. The Kalahikiola Park just recently opened, and this is a huge grassy park with a play set, so it's great for the neighborhood kids. Right now, there are even neighborhood events already being held at the Hale Koa, which is the community center of space there for events and activities like movie nights, food trucks, and performances. By the way, if you find this video helpful, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can be alerted when we publish new videos, and that can help you keep informed in the Hawaii real estate market. All right, so let's go back to the homes in this development. Here we are in the Koa Ridge development. It's located in Waipio, which is central Oahu. And here the elevation is slightly elevated, so it's cooler at night, and it's a bit rainier here. And you might be able to tell that's drizzling just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell the rainbow in the shop behind me. It's loud today. We've got the landscapers out and about, and it's prime construction season. They started this development back in 2020, right in the beginning of COVID is when they started really selling. So it was a little slow at first, and then it's been selling like hotcakes here. And the big plan is they're gonna be here for about 10 or 12 years developing throughout here. And it's not just residential, but there's gonna be a community center, parks and recreation, swimming pool, a shopping center. There's also gonna be a medical center, not a hospital, but an urgent care facility for all the residents here. And there's also gonna be a big box store and also anticipating a hotel as well. So it's really not just a community, but like a small city within a city. There's also gonna be an elementary school and a 7.5 mile walking and jogging trail throughout this area. And Koa Ridge, this entire area encompasses 576 acres. So it's a huge, huge area. And behind me here is their latest entry-level home. It's a single-level home, 950 square feet, and it's coming on the market around $925,000 to $960,000, depending on which upgrades you want. And to my right here is the 5-bedroom model, and it has a really large loft area that can be converted into a 6-bedroom. Those guys are working hard today. We'll show you a couple pictures from the website so you can get an idea of what the floor plans and the models will look like. Now let's get into some of the homes and models at Koa Ridge. Now, as I mentioned, there are a total of about 3,500 residential units planned for this development in total. And the first homes, well, they were built like right around the Koa Ridge Village Center. One thing to keep in mind though is that if you're buying at the base price for these homes, don't expect a whole lot of luxury finishes, but you are going to have options and choices of different finishes. So let's talk about the Oahu models, and this is they're rolling out the second phase, and they are detached single-family homes that start in the $930,000 price point. And these models have contemporary style. They're 3 to 4 bedroom plans that range from 950 square feet to just under 1,500 square feet, and they start around $920,000 price point for the single-story homes. These homes have spacious open concept living areas, they have modern kitchens, they have split air conditioning units, and they have a 2-car enclosed garage with fenced yards and a whole lot more. Next we have Nanea, and they're rolling out their second phase as well, which are 3 and 4 bedroom single family homes. And this is actually the largest series available at Koa Ridge. And these floor plans, they range in 1,300 square feet to 2,200 square feet, and they're priced starting at $1.1 million. These models have living areas with vaulted ceilings, and some have a primary suite on the first floor. And some models also offer a balcony where you can actually look down to the living space. It's an open cathedral ceiling, and you can also add a 5th or even 6th bedroom in some of these models. And later on, they're going to add another neighborhood, which is the Koa West neighborhood, and that'll be a later phase with condos between 1 and 3 bedrooms. So there are going to be a whole lot of different options for buyers in different price points and size of homes. Okay, so that's it for Koa Ridge right now. This development, it's going to continue to be under active construction for probably another 8 or 9 more years, with new housing options and new multiple models to choose from. Okay, you stuck around, and here it is. Let's discuss briefly some critical insights that could save you a lot of money and headaches. And this goes for whether you're considering buying at Koa Ridge or any new construction home in Hawaii. First, do you really need a realtor? And is it going to save you money if you don't use a real estate agent? You can walk right into the sales center on your own without a realtor, and their staff will sell you a home. Is this a good idea, and can it save you money? Are there major issues to address since you're buying a brand new house? A common misconception is if you go directly to the sales team that you're actually going to save on the sales price, and that's just not the case. There is no savings for you if you use their sales staff instead. The sales price for a new construction home is going to be the same whether you're represented or not. The developers, they're paying the buyer brokers directly, so they've already factored in the agent commissions and fees anyway. So they're actually paying for you to have representation from an outside agent. Now, with that settled, is a realtor useful, or are they just collecting a check? A realtor works solely in your best interest, advocating for you during negotiations and throughout the transaction. And the developer's sales team, well, they're representing the builder, meaning their primary goal is to, of course, get the best terms for the developer, not necessarily you, right? So realtor advocates in your best interest, and the sales team, the new home sales team, well, they're going to represent the builder and the company's production goals. Also, realtors understand the local real estate market. They're including comparable home prices and resale value in the area, so they can advise if the builder's price is fair or if it's inflated. And another thing that a lot of buyers don't think about is real estate agents, they can help you prioritize upgrades that are going to provide the best return on your investment if you decide to sell later. Also, some people, they just don't like all the upgrade options, so they'll just buy the base model and then add their own personal touches later. An example of this is, say the buyer doesn't really like the flooring options that are offered. Usually it's like some type of luxury vinyl, which can look really nice, right? But some people prefer like genuine, authentic hardwood flooring. So they'll just buy the home with a base model that has a basic carpet and then just take it out and replace it and put in their own custom flooring. That's an example for you. And depending on the builder, a realtor may also help you negotiate incentives like free upgrades and closing cost assistance. And new construction contracts, these are often written in favor of the builder. So a real estate agent can explain in the fine print, right? Including the deadlines and warranties and contingencies. So they can ensure you're not locked into some unfavorable terms. Also, depending on the builder, a realtor may recommend an independent inspection, an independent home inspection. And this is just to ensure the property meets your expectations. And it's even important in new homes. So builders may downplay the need for additional inspections, but issues like plumbing and wiring or foundation problems can even come up with new builds. So what do you need to do to make sure you have representation? Just let your real estate agent know that when you're interested in any new construction, and they must be the one to bring you into the sales center in person for your very first visit. Then the sales team considers you represented. So it's important for your real estate agent to bring you to the new development on your very first visit and register you with the builder. Now, if you're in a situation where you've already locked in on the development that you want to buy into and you don't have outside representation, then here are some things to look out for. Number one, keep in mind there could be biased representation. Now, what do I mean by that? Remember, the developer's sales team works for the builder, not you, right? Their goal is to close the sale on the builder's terms, often with less room for negotiation. Builders often offer enticing incentives like closing cost assistance or free upgrades, but these may come with requirements such as using their preferred lender or accepting special terms. And these incentives may not always benefit you in the long run. Often you'll see contract terms that favor the builder. So without a realtor, you might overlook clauses that allow the builder to delay completion without penalty, for example. And another thing, they might limit your ability to back out of the deal if any issues arise. They can also restrict your ability to inspect the property during construction. Sometimes there can be limited knowledge of the local market. In other words, like the area competition and the neighborhood sales. The sales team, they won't inform you if a home's price is higher than similar properties nearby, or if the upgrades you choose have poor resale value. So do your own research on similar homes in the area. Also, research the warranties and the post-sale support. Builders often include warranties, but really understanding what's covered and for how long can be tricky. And a realtor, they're going to help you ensure the warranty is comprehensive and aligned with industry standards. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, please let us know by liking the video and subscribing to our channel, and tap the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted when we publish new videos and keep you in the loop in the Hawaii real estate market. If you have any questions on the process for buying new construction, whether in the Koa Ridge development by Castle and Cook, or any other different developments, whether Ho'opili by D.R. Horton or Eva Gentry, feel free to reach out. We can help you keep updated on the new phases and new models as they continue to be rolled out. My contact info is below, so you can call or text or shoot me an email. Whether you're planning to move in 9 days or 9 months, we love it when people reach out to us. We're here to make your move a smooth and enjoyable process. Mahalo for watching, and until next time, aloha.